I mean, it was like a party in Italy with all of my closest friends and family. I mean, bar a few that couldn't come, like the competitive guys and, but it was just a party in Italy for 2 weeks. I mean, it was great. So let's start. Positano was the first destination. Let me tell you guys a little something about Positano. So we're going down this windy-ass road just for like 45 minutes to get in. And I'm on the side that's over the cliff. I mean, guys, I shit you not. I looked up how many people a year go over the side of this cliff in accidents and like shit like that. And it said it doesn't happen like ever. But dude, when you see this road, you would think that people are flying over this thing all the time, especially because of how the Italians drive. They drive like fucking lunatics, all right? They drive like lunatics. They're on their phones the whole time. But so we get to Positano. I didn't really know what to expect. I've never been to Italy. So we get to Positano, and already my jaw is on the floor. I'm like, what in the fuck? It's like 90 degrees out. There's 6 of us. So 6 of us started the trip. It was me, Zinni, Andrew Peterman, Ice. Some of you guys probably know Ice. So all the girls are with us. So we start the 6 of us. We're going down this ramp, and I'm expecting nobody to know me in Italy. This guy out from the corner, he's like, no fucking way. And I was like, okay, we just landed. We're in Positano. There's probably 3,000 people in this town in total. He's eating like a fucking sub, and he's like, are you fucking Scump? And I was like, you caught me. Then we get to the hotel. The hotel was beautiful. Beautiful. It was basically somebody's house that they brought us into. And they had, when I say it like that, it sounds like some crazy shit, like we're about to get chopped up in the basement or something. It wasn't like that. I can't even explain it. It was like a hotel, but it wasn't a hotel. It was like a bed and breakfast, but way higher scale. I will say one thing about Italy. The Italians do breakfast better than anybody on the planet, in my opinion. Day 1, Positano. Day 1, we didn't really do much. We kind of walked around. Got a feel for where we were. So the thing about Positano is like it's on a hill and it's very small. After like 1 day of walking around Positano, you basically know where you're going. You go down to get to the beach, you go up to get back home. It's very elevated. I mean, everywhere we walked, it's like a Stairmaster. Day 2, we went to the beach club. We get on a ferry. We get some nice lunch before we go. Beach club, I mean, that kind of speaks for itself. They took us to like a private little beach. They even had nets up around so that sharks couldn't get in. They had like these big-ass nets that went around, right? So sharks couldn't get in. I love that. Another guy knew me at the beach club. I mean, I was kind of like shook that this many people knew me. Guy knew me at the beach club, and he was super respectful. We were in line to go to the bathroom, and he was like, I'll come meet you whenever you guys are packing up. He came over when we were about to get on the boat to go back, took a picture. But beach club, amazing, 10 out of 10. That was probably my second favorite day of Positano. Yeah, we watched the tournament. It was I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of hard to watch without Optic in it for me. I mean, again, I'm in Italy. Like, I was kind of tuning in a little bit. Not really, though. Tuning in a little bit. Day 3 was my favorite day at Positano. Day 3, we rented out a private boat, and we went to Capri, which was about an hour boat ride from Positano. I mean, it was great. We had our own boat. We saw the Blue Grotto. We went under, what's the arch called? The arch in Capri. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? The 2 huge, like, elevated fucking arches. Me and Iz kissed under there. Apparently, it's good luck forever if you kiss under that. So, well, good luck in your relationship forever. Boat tour. Oh, my God. Guys, oh my God. I was so unbelievably motion sick. Me and Zinni were in fucking agony on that thing. Oh. Me and Zinni were up front. All the girls were in the back. There was like a lay down thing. They were all in the back, like looking off the back of the boat. And Andrew was up front with me and Zinni. We're both just up there like, holy fuck, brother. We did a tour of all the fucking caves and all that stuff. The Blue Grotto we did. And then we start shopping. Iz walks into a store. I walk in with her. I'm like, all right, let's go take a look at some shit. We walk into a random dress store. She's like, oh, this one's cute. She's with her friend. I look at one price tag. That shit said 3,500 euros. I was like, I slowly guided her like this towards the exit. You know what I'm saying? Slowly was like, yeah, maybe not this store. I don't think any of these suit you. I mean, I was like, what the fuck? L husband? Okay. We were there for 2 weeks. Dude, my fucking wallet is coughing just black soot. I'm serious. I don't think I could swipe my card again if I tried. We go up and get a beautiful lunch at this place called Panorama. It overlooked like the whole bay. It was amazing. We walked like 30 minutes to get there. We're all drenched in sweat again. We do a little shopping. That's when Zin meets Jorge Posada. And I'm not going to lie. I didn't really like fanboy too hard. But Jorge Posada, I mean, you know, that's Jorge Posada. That's a Yankees legend. So I was like, there's no fucking way. He was outside of the Gucci store, or it was either Gucci or Prada. And they were there for Jeter's 50th. So obviously we go look at their Instagram. They're on a yacht somewhere. And dude, the amount of yachts that are in like the sea over there, like mega yachts. We passed the owner of Victoria's Secret's yacht when we were on our boat. Then we had our best dinner that night. We get back. I mean, the tour was amazing. The guy that we had was amazing. He was popping bottles of Prosecco for us because we told him we were getting married. Next day, we're leaving. Postano, I mean, seriously, it's pretty pricey. I mean, it's pretty pricey, just especially in top season. But if you guys want to go on vacation and you're looking to spend a little bit of cheddar, Postano was the fucking tits. Can we see your ring? Yeah, have I not like... We've left our first leg of the trip. We are through our shortest leg of the trip. Okay, so Rome, oh my God. So for me, Rome has always been like in my top 2 or 3 to travel to, like in my life. I've always loved, like, I know it's a meme where every guy thinks about the Roman Empire at least once a day. Have you guys heard about that shit? Like, what's your Roman Empire? Always brings it up to me. Love, like, the history of Rome and the gladiators and all that shit. I eat it up. So, day number 1, we get to Rome. We don't really do much. We had a 3.5-hour sprinter drive. Or no. We actually... Yeah, no, we drove. We drove from Positano to Rome. It was about 3.5 hours. And this was where I was fucking tweaking. Because we're leaving Positano again. There's one road in and out of Positano. There's one highway that goes in and out. That's the only one. This guy's on his fucking phone like this, driving on this. He's like looking up, driving. We were like, dude, this guy's got to get off his phone. Like, we're about to die before we even get to the wedding. We're about to fall off the side of this fucking mountain. We get to Rome. First day, amazing. We settle in a little bit. The first day of each trip was really slow. Settle in. Go get a cocktail upstairs. We were using the spa a lot, which was great, but we did a golf cart tour with Iz's family our first night. That was amazing. Our guide, I'm not going to lie to you, our guide wasn't that good, like, in terms of knowledge, but he was vibey as shit. He took us to, like, the late-night pizza place in Rome. It's, like, open 24 hours. It was called The Base or some shit. He was like, yeah, let's stop for pizza. We stopped for pizza. I said I wanted to buy 5 slices of pizza. These motherfuckers come out with 5 pies. 5 full pies for 70 euros, dude. Everything there is so fucking cheap. It's unbelievable. I thought I was getting 5 slices for 70 euros. Comes out with 5 individual pizzas. I was like, what the fuck? We eat. We go on the tour. It's the first time I get to see the Colosseum, the Trevi Fountain, the Pantheon, you know, all the cool shit to see in Rome, which is endless, literally endless in Rome. There is fucking, it's like every turn you make, that's not cheap. Dude, that is fucking cheap. That's $77. Chat, how much you think it would be for 5 pizzas in the U.S.? I mean, easily Easily 100 plus. Easily. Next day was my birthday. So yeah, I turned 29 in Italy too. I'll wait for the happy birthdays. Everyone's saying congrats on getting married, but I haven't gotten any fucking happy birthdays in the chat at all. It's all good. But so we do the Coliseum tour. Me and Iz go get an amazing dinner, just us two. We kind of wanted like a night away to just go get like a nice dinner. Because after the dinner, we went to a nightclub. And holy shit, I'm not going to lie. America has got nothing on Italian nightclubs. I mean, what the fuck? It was outside. It was outdoors. It was, I think it was 4 acres. 4 acres of land. There was 2 swimming pools, like 4 different bars. It was outdoors. We got a table with all of us. It was outdoors. I mean, every single song was like deep fucking house. It was so different from what I'm used to. I think it dropped the name. I think it was called The Sanctuary. But yeah, we went there, partied, birthday, loved it. Next day, we went to the Vatican, saw the Vatican. Amazing. Saw the Sistine Chapel. Next day, we're leaving Rome. We're heading to the villa where we're not getting married, but where we're staying. So we actually had 2 different villas, one for like our hotel, one for the actual ceremony. The place where we got married was called Villa Corsini. The place where we were staying was called Villa Ptolemy. So this was the part of the trip where like everyone was there. So on my birthday, everyone flew in a couple days early. Everyone flew in, like Paige, Roger, Matt, Bose, Hilton, like all the boys, right? My best friends from high school started getting in. All my groomsmen were there. We're out by the pool, loving it. Fucking just loving it, right? Absolutely fucking loving it. Next day, this is where shit starts to get real. This is the first day of like the wedding. So we had 2 days for the actual wedding. We had the welcome party, which usually people have like a welcome party, rehearsal, dinner, whatever you want to call it. We just got after it, man. It was amazing. Like I said, we had everybody there. We had like this little patio. We had fresh gelato being made. We had fresh pizza being made. We had live music. He really got married on the 4th. Oh, dude, we had a full fucking fireworks show at the wedding. I mean, full on, like 3 to 5 minutes of just straight fireworks going off in the air. It was amazing. So yeah, welcome party was great. I mean, it's a welcome party. We're taking pictures. We're having cocktail hour. After that, we go down to the pool, and it's like a full-on party. The villa we were at, they have like a DJ come out and go fucking crazy every night. Every night, they had a DJ just going fucking nuts. So we went down there. We kept getting more drinks. Next day's the wedding, obviously. So that night, me and Iz separated, and next day's the big day. So the next day was crazy. Wedding day was nuts. Wake up. I had to transfer my vows from my phone to my vow book because I didn't want to be up there like reading from my phone. You know, like I wanted to write it into a book. So we're all getting ready and shit. They told us we had from 2 to 3 to get ready. We did not have from 2 to 3. It was 2:15. We just get up to the room. They're like, all right, y'all are ready for pictures? And I started tweaking. I was like, whoa. What do you mean, are we ready for pictures? I'm sitting here writing my vows into the book, like already ready. They're like, you have to take pictures right now. And I was like, whoa. I was told 2 to 3. So I'm sitting there. Hector actually clutched the fuck up. Hector stayed upstairs in the room for like 30 minutes after and wrote the rest of my vows into the book for me. Luckily, I could read his handwriting. I only had 2 beers before the wedding. Actually, I lied. I had 2.5 beers before the wedding, which I think is pretty reasonable, right, chat? 2.5 beers, that's pretty reasonable. Loose. You want to be loose. You don't want to be drunk, but you want to be a little loose. I mean, it's easy to be real stiff. I mean, it's a big day. But so we take our first pictures. We do our first look. I started crying immediately, immediately crying. Then it's time to leave. So we go over to the villa. It's just me and Iz. Everybody else stays back, waits. We went over there an hour early. I didn't take my phone or my vow book, which I wanted to reread my vows, obviously, like reread them, like practice them, make sure I don't fucking choke up there. And I went first for the vows. I went first. He was like, who wants to go first? And I was like, me. But yeah, so I go first. She goes second. Both vows were amazing. We're both crying the whole time. It was amazing. But we're there for an hour before. I don't have my phone or my vow book. I was pacing just back and forth. Just back and forth. For literally an hour. I was losing my fucking mind, chat. I was losing my fucking mind. I was super anxious. Super anxious. I was excited, but also very anxious. I was fucking just back and forth. I didn't sit down for like an hour. And then whenever they called me to come down, like ceremony's about to start, I almost fainted. I was like, I got like the most crazy adrenaline rush and like anxiousness rush ever. I got fucking so like, you know, I got like the craziest rush of adrenaline. The yips. I had the yips. But then ceremony takes place. It was fucking beautiful. Everyone was talking about just how fucking amazing. Everyone that came up to me after the ceremony was like, that was the most beautiful ceremony I've ever seen. And again, it's really easy to say that in the short term, right? Like it's super, super easy to say that. But everyone kept coming up to me, even after like the full wedding day was done. They were like, that was the most beautiful wedding I've ever been to. But ceremony, amazing. 10 out of 10. Next, we have like cocktail hour. Everyone drinking. Not gonna lie, best cocktails I think I've ever had. Me and Iz taking pictures. We're taking pictures with everybody. This is like when it's like, holy shit, this shit, it's real, right? Like it's real. It's done. The ceremony's over. We're all in. Everyone's just loving it. Cocktail hour was great. There was hors d'oeuvres. We had little rice balls, these little meat things with guacamole on them, which were amazing. There were these little crunchy like zucchini things that were amazing. Basically, what I want to say is fucking snapped. What did you do when she walked down the aisle? I fucking cried. I fucking cried like a baby and tried not to make eye contact with the guests while I was crying. Then we go up. We all sit down for dinner. Everyone sees like the hall that we're in. The hall that we were in was unbelievable. I mean, unfucking believable. The hall was so picturesque. Just there was like paintings on the ceilings and downlight or uplighting, and it just looked like super medieval, and it was great. That's when like her parents gave their speeches. My mom gave her speech. It was just really emotional, really good, just great. I was crying again, fucking just bawled. Loved it. Then we ate dinner. It was amazing. Dinner was fucking amazing. Next were the fireworks. We go down into this other courtyard, and it's like a 5-minute fireworks show while there's Italian music playing. All of our guests are up in the hall overlooking us, and we're like down in the pit. They're all just overlooking us. It was the most unbelievable, one of the most unbelievable moments like of my life. It was like fireworks going off. We're making our cake. They gave us a bottle of Prosecco. I mean, we look up, everyone's up there in the windows. It was insane. I can't wait for the video to come out. But yeah, so we made our own cake. Amazing. That was when the fireworks were. Then was the dances, the first dance. First dance with my mom, obviously me and Iz, and then her and her dad. Those were great. And then, I'm not going to lie, after that, the rest of the night is a fucking blur. That's when we really opened up. That's when, like, the floodgates opened and we both started drinking. I mean, wow. Then the next day we kind of just chilled. Next day, everyone was down by the pool. Everyone was down bad. I mean, everyone was down horrendous. We're all by the pool. We're by the pool all day. At the end of the night, we do a dinner. I think this was like the most diabolic day was this day. Guys, this was the day after the wedding, okay? I just want to say, this was the day after the wedding. This was not wedding day.